and I was not alone. I was definitely not alone in this. I love him. Okay, one of the most exciting things just getting off work. Hey guys, so it's Brooke and I'm going to be talking about tech school and the Air Force with you guys today. So sorry if you hear noise behind you or like traffic. It's because I'm sitting outside because it's a pretty nice day out. It's not super sunny, it's kind of cloudy, but it feels nice. And yeah, so when I posted my video about BMT, I got a lot of requests to talk about BMT and like what you do each week and everything. And I really wanted to, but like pretty much after I graduated a few months later, they kind of changed the whole realm of what you do each week and how long it lasts, because I'll do a whole video on how it changed, because I'm doing some research and there's a lot of new people coming to our unit, so they kind of talk about it because they went through it. So once I get more information, I definitely would do a new video about how BMT, the Air Force BMT, has changed, and I'll get that out to you guys. I was in kind of like a creative block for a little while, so that's why I haven't been posting, and I get comments and like, I want more information and stuff like that, but I really was in a block of, I didn't know what to talk about because BMT and like the beginning of my Air Force journey was so long ago. But I kind of been asking around, and I've got more ideas, so I'm ready to start putting up more Air Force videos for you guys. And I just want to do a little disclaimer. All of what I say is my own opinions and how I view the Air Force. None of it has to do with the Air Force and their rules, views, opinions, anything like that. It's all my own. So I just want to put that little disclaimer out there. And by the way, yes, I am in my pajamas because yes, and there's SpongeBob pajamas, so yeah. But I have the day off, so I wanna, be comfortable. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get into, I guess we'll start on how my tech school went and everything. So we graduated BMT 7th week, and then we went to Airman's Week, and then right after Airman's Week, I left to Shepherd. And if you are a maintainer or have to do with any kind of maintenance or EOD or things like that, you will be going to Shepherd. I don't know what all jobs are included as like maintenance. I know like crew chiefs, avionics, weapons, ammo, and then like EOD. I know that in CE are all at Shepherd. There could be more. Oh, age too. There could be more. I don't know all the jobs that go to Shepherd, but pretty much if you're a maintainer, you go to Shepherd. And then I know from friends, because a lot of my BMT flight, it was all either you were a maintainer or you were med or you were security forces. So I know that if you are medical, you go to Fort Sam for tech school. If you go to security forces, you stay at Lackland. That could have changed since I've gone, but pretty much I don't think so. Also, if you go to the airforce.com page, it'll also tell you where your tech school will be, and it's pretty accurate for your book training. Now, pretty much every tech school, I know for sure for like crew chiefs and any maintainer, pretty much you will have a book training, like textbook training and all that kind of stuff. So initial training, it's like called hot and cold training, but to be honest, I don't remember which is hot and which is cold. So if you know, please let me know down below. But you go to your initial training right out of tech school, which is like pretty much always textbook, and then after that you will go to your hands-on training, which is usually at a different base. And then I know that you do that for medical and for crew chief. Like I said, I'm crew chief, so I will know the most about being a crew chief and everything that entails. When it comes to other jobs, I'm not too sure. I can do some research, but speaking on it, I don't feel as comfortable, but I will try my best to give you guys the best information I can. So after your so I went to Shepherd right out of basic training for my textbook training. I liked Shepherd. I was only there for a month. I wasn't there for very long because that's all it called for me. And then I went to another base, which I feel like if I told you, it would be super specific to my job, but I don't know, I guess I can tell you, I went to Eglin, and I was there for 6 months. So that was really cool. But in my job, we also had, you could go to 3 different tech schools, like bases for tech school. So I went to Shepherd, then I went to Eglin. I stayed there, but I know some people that went to Shepherd, Eglin, Luke, and like other places. So it's very possible for you to have multiple tech schools. And I know for like finance and stuff like that, your tech school's pretty short. Mine was all in together July, August, September, October, November, December, like 7 months. I think that altogether that was my tech school. And that also includes like waiting, because a lot of times they don't have a spot open right for you, so you will go through like what they call details. It's like cleaning the base, cleaning something. So a lot of times while you're waiting for class to start, you will be in details. So you could be in that for a month. Like, who knows? You never know. Thankfully, mine was pretty short. I didn't have to wait very long at all. I pretty much went to Shepherd, did my month of class there. As soon as we graduated, the next day I was leaving to Eglin. Now that's not all my classmates didn't have that. They literally had, some of them waited for like 3 weeks before they got to come to Eglin. So thankfully I was able to leave pretty quickly. So I went from Shepherd to Eglin within a month, and when I got to Eglin, I waited about a week or two before my class started. Actually, no, I think it was just pretty much a week. I waited a week, I think, week and a half before my class there started. Then from my book training to my hands-on training, I waited about another week. I think it was like 2 weeks I waited. And let me tell you, if you think PT is over with, you are wrong. PT is not over with, especially if you go to Shepherd. Because so when you're initial book training, those are big bases, those are big tech schools. You can see my puppy. Those are big tech schools, so there's a lot of people coming in, and it's like you're in, like, everyone goes there for tech school if you're a part of that job. So of course you're gonna have a strict PT. You're gonna have open ranks, you're gonna have blues, which open ranks are inspections of your blues and your ABUs. You're gonna have that. You're gonna have room inspections. Now the room inspections are a little, like, they're not as detailed as your BMT. School room inspections are pretty, like, make sure your bed is made, make sure, you know, shit's not laying everywhere, your bathroom's pretty clean. And now you're gonna have roommates. When I was at Shepherd, I had two other roommates, so there's 3 of us. That's usually like the standard for tech school, 3 roommates. And so you are going, and then when I got to Eglin, I had max 2 other roommates, but most of the time I only had 1 other roommate, which is pretty nice. But so, like, at Shepherd and at Fort Sam and Lackland, your PT is pretty much like you're gonna have PT and you're gonna have book work, so you're gonna have homework, so you have to do that stuff too. But our room inspections weren't super crazy, and a lot of the time they didn't happen on like that day that they said it was gonna happen, and they never tell you. Actually, that's a lie. They never tell you when your room inspection is. You just have to be ready for your room inspections, and you still have 341s and stuff like that. You can still get in trouble. You still have to march to class. You still have to so when you first get to your tech school, you have to be in uniform at all times up until, like, I think it's like you pass like your 3rd blues and room, and your second room inspection, your 3rd blues inspection, your 3rd ABU inspection, which happens within like 3 weeks to a month, I think. Don't quote me on it. But that's about it, because I was able to be in civilian clothes my last week at Shepherd, so I think it's about 3 weeks. But it always is different because it depends on when they schedule those inspections. So if you get there after they already did an inspection, you have to wait another, like, I think it's like a week or 2 before the next inspection. So you could have it, you may not have it, you may not be able to wear your civilian clothes if you're only there for like a month, like I was. A lot of people I went through with didn't get to wear civilian clothes because we weren't there very long, and they came at a wrong time where they missed the inspections. So it's a hit or miss. But if you're there for a longer period of time, you will be able to wear civilian clothes, but you have to go through a process. It's like earning your right to wear civilian clothes outside of class. But yes, you still have to march when you are in uniform and you're with other people. Like, no, you have to march even if you're not with other people. So there was PT, I believe, like every other day I believe it's been so long ago, guys, I'm trying to remember, but I believe we had PT like every other day when we got to our hands-on training. So we still had it. You still had to be in your PT uniform, had to report there at a certain time, but also there are different shifts when you get to tech school. So you have like days, swings, and sometimes mids. At least for me, that's how it was for being a crew chief. We had different shifts, so you could be on days, swings, or mids. I was on swings for my textbook training, then I was on swings, then I was on days for my second part of my third part of training. I was on days, and then I was on swings again. So it was pretty cool if you're on swings in tech school. I definitely recommend it. Well, you don't get a choice, but I definitely like hope you guys get swings because it's nice. Mids is also pretty cool, I heard. You can go out after class and do stuff when you have your pass to. That's another thing that is included with being able to wear civilian clothes. You're able to go off base, but you have to earn that right, like I said. And you also can't get in trouble during that time that you have your inspections leading up to when you can get to wear civilian clothes. Now they call it like ATP, ITP. I think ITP is where you get to wear civilian clothes. ATP is when you're still in uniform, I believe. Don't quote me on it. But yes, so you're also allowed to go off base once you can wear civilian clothes and you earn that right. So that's really your initial part of tech school is one that's so strict like that. And then once you get to hands-on, that's when you already have that right because you left, and so you should be able to be kind of more free when you do hands-on training. So I was able to go off base and stuff and things like that, so it was really cool. Get to explore like a new base, a new area, a new city, and definitely like tips for it: don't get in trouble. I guess it's a kind of like Air Force wide rules. Don't get in trouble, don't get a DUI. It's kind of like a stereotype at Shepherd is maintainers get DUIs, so please don't be part of that stereotype. Yeah, so like those are pretty much the base rules, or like the base rules of tech school and BMT and being at your duty station. Don't get in trouble, because if you get in trouble, it really limits what you can do, especially in tech school. You don't get to go off base, you don't get to wear civilian clothes. Like, just they can still restrict that once you get to hands-on training. They can restrict you wearing civilian clothes, and you don't want that. But it was really cool. There's also a gym that you get to go to at Shepherd. The Shepherd gym is super cool. The gym is super big. The one at Eglinton was super nice. Go to the gym, hang out with friends, go off base, try new foods. I highly recommend, if you are at a new base, a new town, at any point in your military career, try new foods and explore new places. Make friends and stay clean, guys. No one wants a dirty roommate. I'm telling you, like, it sucks having a dirty roommate. So wash your clothes every week or however often you need to. Don't go 2 weeks, 3 weeks without washing your clothes, especially your PT clothes, guys. Don't leave your clothes in the washer and dryer because your whole dorm needs to use those washers and dryers. Don't steal other people's laundry. Yes, that has happened while I was in tech school. Someone stole my bath mat that I was trying to wash. I don't understand why they would steal it, but they stole it out of my dryer that I was using. Don't steal other people's stuff. Don't sabotage your roommate. That happened while I was in tech school too, not to me, but to other people. Don't sabotage your roommate, even if you don't like them. So stay clean, shower, wash your PT clothes, most definitely, and make friends. You also still have to use reporting statements in tech school. I think it's not like, you're not gonna say, what is it? I forgot the reporting statement. It's not the same thing as what was in BMT. It's like, ma'am, Airman Wheeler reports. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it is. It's like ma'am, Airman Wheeler reports, or Airman reports. It's not reports as ordered, it's just reports. Another thing that I'm going to close this video off with is, I forgot to say earlier, is that when you earn the right to wear civilian clothes and go off base, you also earn the right to drive. So if you have a car, if you live nearby, you can obviously drive. And also, you usually go to lunch like, or dinner, depending on what shift you are, with your class. So make sure you guys are stay with your class. We had a kid who went off, and like every time we would march to the DFAC, he would, or dining facility, he would kind of like veer off and go somewhere else, and he got caught and he got in trouble. So definitely recommend or not doing that. But yeah, so that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry that I was kind of all over the place and my dog was in the background and there was noises in the background, but I really hope you enjoyed this video and got information out of it. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Please like and subscribe, and please leave me some video suggestions, because I'm kind of getting in a block. I have some video ideas that I'm going to put out next, but I really want to like make videos for you guys and the information that you want to know. So please let me know down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.